Good morning. I'm Ilka Oster.
Morning, I'm Jo Drennan.
The strong, independent woman, Jo. Is it a myth? Were you that person?
Well, in the past, yes, I looked like that person on the exterior. In fact, lots of people told me I looked like a strong, independent woman. But that was extremely important to me to look like that, even while I was falling apart inside.
And yeah, same for me. I really, it really was kind of revered, I think, growing up as well, that you be strong and you be independent. But the feeling state that it came with was not good. Like, it was about being stressed and it was hard, and for me it was about always about proving yourself and people pleasing. So being somebody to somebody else. And I learned how to avoid my emotions and not really feel anything by thinking a lot about other people and going out and proving that I could do things and all of that. And that was independence to me.
So actually not from a strong place, in fact, quite the opposite.
Yeah, you could call it strong from the outside, like you were saying.
Yeah.
But on the inside, even though I was definitely trying to avoid my emotions most of the time, through thinking and analysing and all those things, because if I went to my emotions, I was exhausted, I was, stressed, I was tired, I was all those things.
Dare I say it? There's one word, Ilka, one word. Do you know where I'm going with this? Weak.
Weakness.
To show emotion.
Weakness to show emotion.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. And so it wasn't until I started to confront this whole thing 5 years ago and really have to face myself and go inside and, become aware of the fact that I was really doing this all to myself, that things started to change. And what about you?
Yeah, same thing. When I recognised that actually what I was doing was quite a negative pattern, and I would hide away from the world, really, and that's where I would show my emotion inside, and it's very, very lonely, and it's kind of like pretending to be someone else to the world, and in fact that's what I did. When I left the house, I'd put a smile on my face and pretend that I was this strong, independent woman. But when I was inside closed doors, I was a mess.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
A mess would be a good way of putting it.
That
would be mild.
A mess, yeah. It makes it worse because you're pretending to be something that you're not.
Yeah.
I kept everyone at a distance from me, even friends.
Intimate partners.
Yeah, absolutely. Excellent at that. But that's changing.
Definitely changing. So the whole thing with support, that was also, we didn't ask for help, did we? Oh my goodness, can't be asking for help.
Gosh, there's another weakness, having to ask people for help. But of course you don't want to ask anyone for help, I think, because if you're getting them to feel the way you feel, you don't want that to be happening. But once it starts to change, and I went inside and started working on letting go of all of this stuff that probably mostly came from childhood, and these beliefs that I'm not good enough. And when I went in and changed that and started loving me, that is when you really do become independent, as in you can support yourself. Support yourself emotionally.
Yes.
And not rely on others or what you do for others to feel good about yourself. But you're solid within yourself, and then it's a much easier place to love and care for others.
Yeah, and also you can actually get support from other people, because again, you're not, if you're feeling strong inside, it's not so bad to ask other people to help you do things.
And because you're thinking, oh, well, they're strong and I'm strong, and we can create something together. And that's a very, very different place to come from, isn't it?
Yes. So we've both learned lots around this area, but it's been interesting for me in a recent relationship and seeing these old patterns come up when I have an extremely supportive person in my life who wants to support me, and I push him away. I start to put up this barrier and go, oh, I'm doing it again.
Yeah. So what would your advice be when that? What did you do to change that? When you started going into the pattern, what did you do?
Well, it's awareness. I think the first thing is about awareness that something is going amiss here, that I'm not responding to the present moment. I am bringing in some crap from my past and responding to that story, that old story, rather than what's right in front of me, and making things bad for myself, worse than they ever need to be, just because of what's going on inside my head and my subconscious programming.
Yeah.
Can you tell it's been driving me nuts? I'm working on it.
It is a work in progress for all of us, but the more I've gone inside and started to love myself, started to know that I am good enough, started to really, I've changed even memories from my past where I think, going back when I was younger, there was a feeling of I was abandoned, or I was betrayed, or you were rejected. We all have memories where things like that happened because we were just young, and that's what it felt like, even though our parents were always doing the best they could. So I've changed a lot of that in my subconscious mind doing faster EFT, and that's what we also help people with in our self-love system, isn't it, Jo? Go in and really make the changes.
Yes, because we believe it all comes from within ourselves, really, to have outside things or people to make us feel good is not sustainable, because when those things or people go away, all you have left is yourself. Morning. He's a bit late today.
Yes.
Yeah, so you've got yourself. So fall in love with yourself first, and your world around you will change.
It will change, and then asking for support and getting support is not a crime. It's awesome. We all need support.
It's a stronger way to live life, isn't it? When it's coming from a healthy place. Yeah.
Yay.
So have a great day. Another wonderful morning down here at Mooloolaba. And we'll see you next Wednesday, and
inspire someone today.